The Women Advocates Research and Documentation Center, WARDC, and other non-governmental organizations have reinforced the need to incorporate women through the attainment of 35% affirmative action in the composition of heads of ministries, departments, and agencies of the incoming government. Speaking at a media conference on the impact of violence and corruption in 2023 election, gender integrity and accountability in Lagos, speakers submitted that women should brace up to challenge their male counterparts for seats in the Nigeria political space. The speakers advised that women should begin to change the narrative of women hate women, which has been conditioned in their brain, which has made it difficult for women to attain a significant position in government. The Executive Director, Women for Peace Agenda Equality Initiative, Mojisola Akisoya, said groups are moving towards reinvigorating 35% affirmative action for women at all levels. Speaking on his part, the Director of Voter Awareness Initiative, Wale Ogwade, charged women to support other women in attaining positions through elections. Speaking at the media conference with the theme Improving Electoral Integrity and Accountability, a project by WARDC in collaboration with Women's Rights Advancement and Protection Alternative RAPA. The project director Vision Spring Initiative, Ngozi Nwosujuba, lamented the lackadaisical attitude of government to the plight of women and the vulnerable.
We know what is happening in election. When you are not in the first three parties, there is nowhere you can go during the general election. So that is being said. So we want to look at it. Even men in the political parties, they keep on conditioning the brain of women that women cannot do this. They cannot give you power. It's women hate women. All those, narrative, we have to start changing it, because without, they have conditioned so many women brain that you can't do it. Who is talking about men hate men? So why do we always shape the conversation about women hate women so that we can condition our brain not to support ourselves? So we want everybody, both men, women, to change that narrative and don't believe in it so that we can move forward in 2027 elections.
The women must know how to talk to themselves. They must know how to bring out the best amongst themselves. And of course, they must bury the hatchet amongst themselves. That's how the women can go on. And of course, for gender inequality particularly, that one is the only way out again, is for the women to come together, united. And of course, they will overcome. Because fairness, I fight for women a lot. And I know that the women has that milk in them. They will always do things good. They organize, they are good managers, and they are very good organizers.
One of our demands is there's these 5 gender bills that were thrown out last time. We are thinking that those bills should be revisited, because what they contain is actually what the government should do, in terms of supporting the role of women. And I think that government should begin to realize that women's participation, it's not because we are women, it's because women have something to bring to the table. And there are examples to show that women who even, serve out of Nigeria, outside Nigeria, are doing very well. That should be a conviction for Nigerian government, to give Nigerian women in Nigeria a chance. Yeah.
On the view that there's no us without us, in every political thing, they should involve persons with disability also, because our vote also counts. We have so many we're citizens of this country, and there's no us without us. Our representation should be made by us, and we should be there to push our case forward and have a better clearance.